Hi everyone, in this video we're going to take you through how to cut out the darts and sew the darts for your t-shirt construction. Darts are generally in shirts and they can be in pants as well. They're used to make a garment look 3D, so it stands out generally along the bust line or along the tops of skirts and pants here, which is around your hips, okay? Now darts are cut out on your pattern for the size of the pattern that you have chosen, so they represent the same size. So it's important that you take note of that, and when you're looking at the darts that you take your time to cut out the right size. That's really important. So what you need to do is, with your pattern piece number 1, the pattern is still pinned onto the fabric. You need to make sure that the pins are in place securely so that the fabric is not moving around underneath, and you need to, using paper scissors, cut out the dart that corresponds with the size that you have chosen. So I've got a size 12 pattern here, so I'm going to cut out the size 12 dart. So once you've cut out your dart, what we're going to do now is we're going to hold down the pattern, and with some fabric chalk we're just going to go ahead and trace the edge of the pattern with the chalk so that we can clearly see a triangle or a V coming through, and we know what the outline of our dart is going to be. Once you've done that, it's important now that you unpin the pattern. So once you've popped the marking on one side, what you now need to do is take the pattern off, flip your fabric, relay the pattern, and mark out the dart on the other side of your fabric. So now that you have your darts marked on both sides of your fabric, we need to make sure that you have the wrong side facing up. Okay, so make sure that the side without the pattern is facing up and your good side is facing towards the table. Now what we're going to do to create these darts is we are going to pinch the fabric. We're going to pinch the fabric together, okay, creating a little flap here on the wrong side of our fabric. So if I show you up close, pinching it together, and what we want is we want the lines from both sides to line up as best we can. We are then going to pin this below, just below this white line here, so that we can sew on the white line to form our dart. So go ahead now and pin your darts into place. Now when pinning your dart, it's important to place one on the end of the dart, so directly where you need to stop. Place this vertically, okay, so that when you're using the sewing machine, this is a clear end point and a clear stopping point.
As you can see already with the addition of the pins, we can see that the darts are already taking shape and creating that 3D shape to fit around your body well.
So your darts should look like this, okay? And you are now going to go onto the sewing machine and do a straight stitch from the largest or the widest end right down to the finest point. Make sure you reverse at each end. Now that you have sewn your darts together, you should be left with a bit of fabric, like a little tab that sticks out from the wrong side of your fabric on both sides here. So these darts, what we're going to do is we're going to iron them downwards towards the bottom of the shirt so that they hold in place, and when we sew the side seams, the stitching there will also help hold the dart down. So this is what it should look like from the front, and then from the back, your dart that we are going to iron downwards. When ironing your dart, make sure that far corner that you're pushing in and using the iron to really separate that so that you get a clear and distinct point in the front of your shirt.